we could be on the cusp of a three-peat. Welcome back to the tune-up. How y'all doing? It's been a cool minute, but we in here. This is my homeboy Adam. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited. I've already listened to this album a little bit, so I'm excited to get your take on it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on here.
Quick little backstory on us. I believe the first time I met you back in the dorms, and there was a little situation going on. Like, me and the homies were smoking some hookah, and I had just been introduced to you.
Yeah.
And somebody in the group had said something stupid, and I'm not one for stupid, so I kind of reacted to the stupid comment.
I remember it. I know the exact comment. No, it wasn't a comment. I know what it was.
What happened again?
It was he tried to stab you with a pencil.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Y'all probably gonna be like, what the hell?
He didn't actually stab him, but he was kind of like faking, like playing. I don't know.
He kind of just went off on it. I was just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, over here trying to stab me. And then for some odd reason, everybody just thought it was the funniest reaction. So I was just like, this is cool, I guess, but we rocking, you know? I'm not about to have that happen in this vicinity. All this time later, here we are.
Still
kicking it.
Still talking about music.
You already know. I'm happy to have you on the show, and I'm excited to get to the album we about to get to right now. Mr. Logic has dropped his third album, which he claims is his graduation like Kanye. Bobby Tarantino reference for those that don't know. Going into the album, I have some hesitation. I wasn't crazy about the singles. I liked Everybody. Didn't really care for Black Spider-Man that much. And then Suicide Hotline was just okay to me. But all in all, the initial impression that I'm getting of the album is very underwhelming.
Yeah. To specifically talk about those songs, agreed, I really liked Everybody. Black Spider-Man, I like the beat.
Yeah.
And I really like the vocalist,
yeah.
Damien.
Yeah.
He sounds excellent on the song.
I agree with you.
But
just the lyrical content.
Yeah, just what he's talking about, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place, too.
That's what I was saying. Like, I was going to do a reaction of it, but, I've been busier than anyone can comprehend. And I saw the footage of him in the studio conducting the orchestra for the album and everything.
Remember, I tagged you that on Facebook.
Exactly, yeah. And I was like, ooh, okay. Like, and I appreciate, like I've been saying on numerous episodes, I appreciate effort. I haven't been feeling effort from hip-hop music as of late, with the exception of Damn and All American Badass.
Completely other topics, but
I'm saying, wow. I appreciate anybody that gives themselves to their craft, which is why I'm such a big fan of Big Sean.
Right.
I really respect the people that take the time to perfect their craft and hone their skills and really just give meaningful music to the public. Even crazier, I'm hearing that there's a J. Cole feature on here, and it's one of his last features, according to Joey Badass, who said J. Cole is no longer doing features for people. And this is the second to last album from Logic.
Honestly, it's even teased a little bit. Like they mentioned that later on in the album. Yeah. And before we start, this is another sort of concept album. There is a skit that's running through it. And the origin of this is actually like pretty interesting. I actually saw the original on the internet way back when. Mm-hmm. I think it was like a 4chan thread or something.
Oh, interesting.
And basically, it's a new take on God. And this short story tells of this man who just has died, and he's walking in this like white area, doesn't see anything, and then God approaches him and they start talking. Ooh. And what the man finds out is he is actually the only person, like the only soul that exists. He basically, every time he goes back to the white room, God sends him back to be reincarnated as another soul. So you are every single human soul that has ever existed. Like every single person is this one soul.
Wow.
And once you have lived all of these lives, then you become a god like God, and you can walk with him from this place. So the album takes that story, which is a really cool concept, and adapts it. And Neil deGrasse Tyson is gods, and he's got some really cool vocal parts, and just some good stuff to say. So
that really makes that song make that much more sense now. Everybody, people, all the apprehension that I had going into it has just suddenly evaporated.
Yeah, so
like
hopefully
that's wild. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that's crazy. I'm always down to dive into the crazy. Within reason.
Well, then let's just dive in
Let's just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the third album from Logic. Everybody. Number 1, Hallelujah.
Here we go.
I've always been a fan of his singing voice.
Here we go.
Right? It's actually pretty good.
Like, he's got great tone.
Yeah.
Woo, the strings! The strings, baby.
Right? That's that orchestra we were seeing.
Hell yeah.
It's got that drive in
Yeah.
Everybody acting like your brain don't matter. Mind over matter, let's be talking brain matter. Let a motherfucker like this live. Like, made in the image of God. Can you feel the vibe? Motherfucker is ready to ride. Hallelujah. Praise God.
Alright, that's a hell of an opener.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's hard.
In the sky, I'm like,
Black is beautiful and so are you.
Yeah?
I fucks with that.
Yeah, I got a little acoustic guitar
Yeah.
going. Mixing it up from the
And that bass line is still
strings.
kicking too.
I'm on my way home. Every time I'm on
Me and
my
my
way
girl.
there.
Life. What's it all about?
Where am I?
The space between spaces.
Fuck all the hippie shit. Where am I?
What's the last thing you remember, Adam?
I was in the store.
Adam. Sorry.
Bought some
You were walking home from work when you died.
died. Dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
It wasn't an act of courage or bravery, but it was your time.
What about my family? What is going on with Vanessa?
They're doing just fine. You see, your wife was cheating on you.
Wait, the bitch.
And even though she loved you dearly, she was a bit relieved you would never find out.
Wait, what the fuck you mean she cheated on me? Tell me I'm dead. They gonna tell me my wife cheated on me.
None of that matters now.
I told you it's funny, man.
This man died and got cheated on. Man, what a way to go.
And just all found out, just one sentence, just like,
Oh,
oh,
my
you're dead.
goodness.
By the way,
Your
she's
wife was cheating on you. Wow. Number 2, Everybody. Now, this was the lead single and is the title track of the album. If you haven't heard this track, here's a little bit of it for you.
okay, now picture little Bobby just a young run around with his man's hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. Run, motherfucker, run. Put a pole, get the gun, put it to your brain like goddamn. I know I can live without it. Red light, stop, green light, go. Everything ain't what it seemed like, motherfucker, I know. What you mean, where you been, bitch, I've been in. This is merely the beginning again. What you been living in? Everybody people, everybody bleed, everybody needs some, everybody love. Everybody know I've been knocking dough down like a Jehovah's Witness. God is my witness, a witness, but on the real I think I need another witness.
Number 3, Confess, featuring Killer Mike. Oh,
Yeah.
this is that get through the day, get motivational jam.
Yeah. In the mood.
I want what I want, how I want what I want it. I'ma keep it 100 and run it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck about another man. Fuck another man. If I could rearrange my heart, get beat good, but I can't. I'm still out of sin. Niggas in my life, no I can't. Coverage up with you. Give it to me right now.
All right, you ready for it though?
Give it to me right this second.
No logic. He doesn't mess up his raps. Like, it's very clean, very articulated.
Exactly. There's still classic Logic appeal on this new album, and I like that. That fuzz guitar right there?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
some of that distortion
Yeah.
thrown in, get that grind on.
And then we claw and we scratch our way out. We betray each other. We lie, we take from one another. And we told you gon' forgive us at the end. But the state don't forgive us. I'm starting to hate the man in the mirror. And it's getting clearer that society was designed to keep me on the bottom. So if you're real, if you're out here for real, and why do the people who go against everything you ever said always get ahead? I am in this church asking you to show yourself, to reveal yourself to me, because I'm tired and I don't know what else to do. So if you out there, do something about this, because I can't take it no more.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's dope. Let's keep it rolling. Number 4, Killing Spree featuring Ansel Elgort.
Uh-huh.
What? Hey.
Ass, titties, pussy, money, weed. Everywhere I look, a killing spree. All the things they wanted me to
Yeah.
be. is all-
Wait a
That's the way to start off. Right out the gate.
Like, man, how am I gonna start this song? Ass, titties, money, weed.
Yep.
Cut, print, check the gate. Let's do it.
Ass, titties, pussy, money, weed. Everywhere I look, a killing
Yeah, you
spree.
see how I was feeling a little weird, and then the beat comes in.
Real shit going on in Lebanon, but I don't give a fuck. My favorite show is coming on. Blame it on the white, blame it on the gun, blame it on the Muslim. Everybody wanna blame him, blame her, just blame it on the motherfucker killing everyone. Everybody wanna get high, everybody wanna live life like
Wow.
Everybody looking for the meaning of life through a cell phone screen. Everybody thinks the meaning of life is eat when I'm so titties. Ass, titties, pussy, money, weed. Everybody
That beat is
looking
hard
for
as
the
hell.
street.
Yeah.
All the things they wanted me to be is all the things that I
I know that's the reason you turn up the night.
Woo!
Just living your life. Come away with me. Come away with me.
Okay.
Let me take you from this world of insanity.
I see you, Awesome.
Oh, yeah. It's hard sometimes.
Oh my.
Yeah, those pipes though.
I was not expecting a record like this.
No, yeah, he's talking about that real shit.
Number 5, Take It Back.
Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man compared the black man with a gun in his hand. Take the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land. Everybody wanna tell me what I am now. You ain't black, you a motherfucking white boy. When you always think about being black and being skin too white, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, fuck everything you think about, cut that. Everything you door you trying to open, you can shut that. Grip the gang, yeah, that's how I'm a buck that. Practice what we preach before it go down. Practice what we preach before it go. Yes, I got to give the gap for show. Will I have to get the gap? No. Yes, I got to get the gap for show. But will I have to get the gap, get the gap, get the take it way back, take it way back.
Oh, his flow on this is crazy.
Long ago before the white
Yeah.
man compared the black man with a gun in
We
his
know he can spit.
hand.
And that lyric is crazy. Way before a white man could paint the black man with a gun in his hand.
Wow.
Wow.
7:36 a.m. where a biracial baby was born to a black father and a white mother. All this young boy ever wanted was happiness. All he wanted was positivity. All
Gonna
he
get a
ever
little
wanted to
sad
do
for a
was
bit.
entertainment.
Shit,
And this
yeah.
boy went through hell. Narcotics in the household, violence, murderers, drug dealers. He was kidnapped. There was crazy shit that happened to this kid. And he said, fuck that. I'm a
A
person.
little slip up
And that's why the
because
message
it's
is always
supposed to
peace,
be
love, and
not
positivity.
him.
See, he always saw things from two sides.
I thought that was a good thing where he repeated the two
sides
line twice.
Keep both sides like Chanel. Where the Frank goes.
Take it back. Said no, motherfucker, little motherfucker, no. You nigga, you cracker, you white boy, you black motherfucker, no. We're all born and created equal. We're not treated equally. And you should just do your best to live life and let other people believe whatever they want to believe. Stop killing each other.
And that's where the versatility of that narrative debunks what I felt about Black Spider-Man. Because the way he presented it there was just really corny to me in a sense. But the way he talked about it on Take It Back, that's the dart that's hitting the center right now.
Yeah, he's actually talking about the actual struggle and like what it felt like, so
Exactly.
you can kind of like understand and sympathize with
Right,
it. You know?
right, exactly. Number 6, America, featuring Black Thought of the legendary Roots crew, Chuck D of the legendary group Public Enemy, Big Limbo, his homie from Young Jesus,
Yeah.
and one of the best producers, writers. Just this man does it all. No ID.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that grit in this song.
Yeah.
Make America great again, make it hate again, make it right, make everybody fight. Fuck that, streets disciple, my raps are trifle. I shoot slugs for my brain just like Kobe.
You can even like kind of hear like the Public Enemy influence on this track, you know?
Definitely drawing on what Public Enemy was talking about in their day.
Yeah.
The shit was going on then too.
Yep. Nothing's changed.
Get him thought A. Get him thought A. D was doing what Chuck D does best.
Yep.
George Bush don't care about black people. 2017 and Donald Trump is the sequel, so shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Everything I do it right. To teach the people that they had the power to fight. I've been in the cut, look it in my cup. 38 talk. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I just wanna live. I just wanna eat. But I gotta do it for the hood. Do it for the street. Never had a job. Never had an education.
Ooh, this switch up is crazy.
I never had.
That's fire. I fuck with it.
That's like one of those old school, like really politically
Yeah.
like influenced hip hop songs, like really charged with like just
Frustration,
energy and
yeah.
frustration and
Yeah.
wanting to do something about it.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, I mentioned this on the Joey Badass review I did, like, a lot of the hip-hop I've been listening to lately, like, a lot of the releases have been very consciously charged.
Well, I mean, it's a sign of the times, man.
Word to Prince. Sorry, this is one of my favorite albums by him.
Of course, of course.
Number 7, Ink Blot, featuring Juicy J.
Yeah.
If you don't know Juicy J, 3 6 Mafia. And if you don't know 3 6 Mafia, and you still don't know Juicy J, look up Dark Horse and you'll probably be good.
If not, then there's
Yeah.
just nothing we can do for
I
you.
mean, ooh,
Yeah, it's a very different intro.
yeah.
The intro's like, yeah, very light. Very more of those vocals.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sleep all through the day and get up at night. I'm trying to do it right. It's all
Popping up.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, ho.
but they know the real me. Something in your mind to feel free. So hot they don't want to kill me.
Yeah, it's a duet. It's a duet.
All of this shit a facade. All of this shit is a fallacy.
I ain't me, I'm who you want me to be. I've been way back in the cut, homie, I don't give a fuck. I'ma keep rapping
All
about
of this shit that don't matter and making it buck.
I'ma keep, fuck y'all niggas, man. Perpetrate ass, you dumb ass motherfuckers, man. All of you.
That's Southern in him.
Kill your motherfucking self, nigga. Kill your motherfucking self, nigga. And tell your bitch I said slop on my knob.
Like corn on the cob.
Yo, I'ma keep all this shit.
The crazy thing is, that's the song he did at the Logic concert that I saw him at.
Yeah.
It was so funny because Logic was like, listen, y'all might hate on Juicy, but listen, like, we need this side of hip-hop too. Like, nobody wants to be in the club listening to I'm Spiritual, Lyrical, Miracle. Like, no, we need stuff like Slap on My Knob. Like, we need this. And I was like, you know what, Logic? You damn right. Let's keep it going. Number 8, Most Definitely. If you know Most Def, then you get that pun.
That bass line, though.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Everything I ever wanted, it ain't what I thought. Bring it back to the roots like my name Black Thought. This shit right here never can't be taught. It gotta be learned, it gotta be earned. I ain't got my mind playing tricks on me like a ghetto boy. Feel like I need to murder him in the moment of the ploy. If I put it in it, but it's somebody fit a boy. Somebody fit a boy. Listen, living in America, this shit is a facade. But you gotta push through and persevere with a guy. Trying to find a home, but I can't afford a home. Cause I'm 25 and over 100 grand in student loans.
Yeah, feel that.
You ain't lying.
I was living in Bel Air. Come now, everybody stay tuned like T-Pain. Operator driving your mind like a keychain. Come now, get woke, stay woke. Cause the white man with the black man stay broke. Fuck that, I'm finna buck back, but not with bullets. I'ma use my education to the full fight. Fight for the right, fight for your life. Fight for what you believe is right. Fight for the right, fight for your life. Fight for what you believe. Black people are beautiful, incredible, amazing. Black people, intelligent, so elegant, it's crazy. Black people.
I mean, I'm not about to sit here and act like he's wrong, so I'm with it, baby. Hell yeah. For very obvious reasons, I fuck with that song. But yes, that's dope.
Yep.
And now it makes more sense why it's called Most Definitely. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, if that's not one of the most prominent black figures out here right now, I don't know who is. So,
Definitely.
salute to Yasleen Bey, his real name. Number 9, Waiting Room.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
following up from the story.
We
Yep,
waiting
we're
for
bringing him back.
Excuse me?
Rebirth. Like reincarnation.
If that's what you want to call it.
What the fuck you mean if that's what I want to call it? Either this is what it is or this is what it ain't.
Sure. The last time we had this conversation, it was in Mandarin. And you were 13.
Mandarin.
And a girl.
What? No, bruh, you're fucking with me. Like, Jesus Christ.
He was here too.
What? Wait. So the Christians got it right?
Well, I'm about to reincarnate you, Adam.
So, how many times have I been reincarnated?
Many times.
If it's so many times, why don't I remember?
If we stayed here long enough, the lives you have lived and the knowledge from each of them would return.
What?
I'm actually about to send you back to 1736 as Brian Fairfax. With Lord Fairfax, you own 40,000 acres.
God damn!
It's quite all right.
Well, at least
Oh,
I'm
he said,
With all that land and the hundreds of slaves you'll own,
slaves? Oh, hell no. No. Look. How you gonna take a black man, send him back in time, and now I gotta own slaves?
well, I'm not really sending you back in time. That doesn't exist where I come from. Even if I explained where I came from or told you about the others like me, you just wouldn't understand.
Like, this is how the human race is supposed to grow and mature. Mature into what? We can't even get along.
No, Adam. You. It's for you. Every life you live, you grow and mature and understand the grand meaning behind all of this just a little more each time.
Just me? Wait, what about everybody else?
You are every human being who has ever existed since the dawn of your kind. Someday, long from now, you will become like me. You will mature to become what I am. It is only then that you will understand how precious life truly is.
it makes a lot of sense going into the follow-up track, which
Yeah.
was also one of the singles that he dropped. I believe it was the third single he dropped.
Yeah.
The third single from the album that he put out, 1-800-273-8255, featuring Alessia Cara and the ever so popular and talented Khalid. If y'all haven't heard American Teen, please get with the times and check out that album. I also wasn't too crazy about this song, but for those of you that haven't heard it, here's a little bit of it for you.
I just wanna die.
Definitely more depressing than the usually very uplifting Logic.
definitely the most depressing track on the album.
Yeah.
I mean, just from that opening snippet.
The shit I'm talking about, they think they know it.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the quality of Khalid's voice?
I mean, the emotion in it too.
Oh,
Like it
my
sounds like
goodness.
he's like legitimately like about to break
I'm
from
telling
sadness.
You, I'm telling you. Number 11, Anxiety, featuring Lucy Rose.
Right? Her voice though.
It feels like an Al Green love song, like a Marvin Gaye love song. Like,
And like nothing else on the album has been like that, or you know.
definitely his most versatile project to date.
Yeah. Which I like. I like that he's stretching himself.
Me
like,
too.
This is my all, and now I'm happy.
I'ma get up in your mind right now. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. Don't get out your mind right now. Make you feel like dying right now. I'ma make you put it down to the good old Lord for a sign right now.
Okay. Delivery on this one is out of this world.
Oh yeah.
I'ma make you put it back to the good old basics. I'ma bring it back to the back to the back to the back to the back to the. I'ma get down, keep on. That's what I've been on. Fucking with your mind, trying to turn shit on. I got to open their mind and decide the right time to make a decision to get in. I'm making a decision 'cause I'ma hit them and get them. Living, they wonder what I'm giving. I'ma never give in. I gotta let them.
There he goes. Where's he breathing? Where's he breathing?
Where do you draw the breath in your lungs, bro?
I like a lot of the concepts for the songs. Like
too, yeah.
This one's set up like, you know, you're going along, you're fine, and then all of a sudden when Logic comes in, that is the anxiety.
That's the anxiety that
is
hits,
it,
exactly.
yeah. And then now we're back.
This is also really reminding me of themes that I got from the new Gorillaz release. You know,
Yeah.
that was also titled Humans.
Yeah.
How could anxiety make me physically feel off balance? How could anxiety make me feel as though I was fading from this world and on the brink of
I
death?
have some friends who have anxiety who really describe it like that. So.
That's crazy because like it feels like he's speaking from experience.
No,
as
I
opposed
think
to,
he really is. I
That's what
think
I'm
this,
saying.
like, this
Like-
happened to him. He understands it now.
It doesn't feel like he's saying that to get points from people who actually have anxiety. There's too many artists that do shit like that. That don't make a song like the Suicide Hotline one.
Right.
You know, yeah, shout out to everybody that's going through it. I'm here for you, but you really want album sales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that it feels authentic in regards to how he described it.
I am unhappy, not with this feeling. I am scared.
Or those
I'm
really
human.
beautiful violins
I
in
am
the
a
back.
man, but I look in the
His
mirror and I see a
composition
child.
is completely
I am
expert
an
on
adult
this
who
one.
recognizes
All the way
moments
progress,
don't
all the way
do
next
shit.
level.
I have anxiety, just like you. The person I wrote this for.
So that's
Together
another
we
cool
will
little
overcome
tidbit.
Yeah.
He wrote it for someone
We
who
will
had
remember
anxiety.
despite the attacks
People going through
and
shit, man.
constant feeling of our emotions, that we
Everybody.
are alive.
Everybody, people. Everybody
any
bleeds.
moments.
It's a nice little tribute track of pretty much like everything is gonna be okay, and you having anxiety doesn't make you a lesser human by any means. You're just somebody going through
Yeah,
something.
Logic is like, I'm right there with you, man.
Exactly. I respect that. And a lot of shit is going on with artists and celebrities doing stuff to help out people that are going through stuff right now. So
Yeah.
shout out to all y'all. That was dope. I really did enjoy that one. I've been enjoying the album too that much to give you that. We're coming to the end spiel, but you get that.
We basically at the end.
We basically at the end. Number 12, Black Spider-Man featuring Damian Lamar Hudson. This was the single I was kind of iffy on. It was the second single.
Yeah.
But Damian,
Yeah, I think we both agree he's excellent on this.
Oh,
His
man.
vocal is just like such a pure voice.
that's
Just-
that's
yeah.
exactly what I'm saying. And I mean, I can always look at stuff for a second time and get a second opinion on it. So I didn't really like this song, but if you did and you enjoyed this song, here's a little bit of it for you.
I ain't ashamed to be white. I ain't ashamed to be black. I ain't ashamed of my beautiful Mexican wife. As a matter of fact, I know you fucking with that. Mama don't love me. Daddy
Yeah,
don't
this
love me.
song just
Why
feels
trying
so
to love me?
eclectic.
You
Like,
can be anything you wanna
it goes
be.
from talking about the whole black-white
Yeah.
race thing, and then all of a sudden to his parents,
Yeah.
and
I just wanna be free.
now where are we? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of all over the place.
It is, yeah. And it's just alright, you know? Everything else in album's been extraordinary. It's just alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like a typical Logic song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The delivery. And finally, we have come to the last song on the album. And apparently, there's a whole bunch of shit in this one.
It's a very long song.
Yeah, 12 minutes to be exact.
Yeah.
But if you stick with us, it'll be a fun ride. This is number 13, Africarian, featuring the one and only Neil deGrasse Tyson, aka, in this instance, God. Now, Morgan Freeman is still God to me, but for
I know. I was like,
for the actual
could have improved
episode,
casting
yeah,
a little, but
yeah.
I'm feeling Neil.
Neil is great. Neil is great.
It's
Don't
all
get me wrong.
good.
Don't get me wrong. Neil is great. But God forever for me will be
Morgan Freeman. I mean, yeah.
I feel the area in my blood is scarier than the blood. Been looking for holy water, now I'm praying for a flood. It feel like time passing me by, slower than a slug. Why this feeling inside of my body seeping like a drug? Tell white people I'm black, feel the need to retreat. Like I should be ashamed of my granddaddy Malik. But my beautiful black brothers and sisters wanna act like I'm adopted. Go back in time to with my nigga daddy, impregnated my cracker mama and stopped it. My oh my, praying to God, wondering why her baby daddy beat her. Feeling like the devil finna come and defeat her. All alone in the wintertime, close to the heater, wondering if I can't fight the feeling inside. Be feeling on the fence and all this shit is so intense. Don't wanna go to this event, just wanna stay home and invent and somehow get
Yeah.
an event. I'm taking shots and
He's not
drinking
gonna
liquor,
breathe
that
for
shit
a
don't
bit.
make a dent. I know there's someone at the far away who's feeling all this in it. Yes, I know that when I'm loaded, so much further I can go, and so I look up to the sky. Oh my, oh my.
Breathe.
Ooh, saxophone!
My personal favorite. Some saxophone in there. Yeah, we get those orchestra strings.
I was just about to say, I say it all the time on the show. Strings always win.
Oh, yeah, just
Just the music alone.
What advice can I give humanity? Live your life. Remember that you're not your salary, you're not your house, you're not your car, and no matter how big your bank account is, your grave is 6 feet under, just like everyone else's.
I mean, you probably
Enjoy the
could pay
days
for it
you
to be deeper, but
If you're that much of a
not about the days that
narcissist.
yeah.
So live your life to the fullest, according to your happiness and the betterment of all.
Wow, he just sounds like we're in paradise now.
Yeah. Well, little spoiler, we might be.
No way. No way!
Damn.
Yo!
Forever.
Well, Thalia's tracking system says it'll be there.
It's your boys back from the incredible true story.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm queuing up the 4th album now. This final one.
How about that?
Oh!
How about that for a teaser?
I know who that is.
Listen. Look into my eyes, tell me you can see beyond the smile that I'm putting on, this front that I'm putting up. I rap till I collapse. All I wanted was acceptance. My latest lesson. I never feel your approval till I accept my own pen versus the fans consider brilliant. Boosting my ego with every million that spills in, and still then I won't find solace. So where's the logic in that? Your mama did what she could. Her life was miles from good. Don't bury it, you should weep and clean it out of your system and truly forgive them. Just my opinion. Only then can you find peace. Your love, let me tell you now, you're worthy enough. Find God, learn to accept yourself. And I'm gone. Accept it.
There we go.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
That shit.
I just-
shit's wow.
I
Wow.
love that ending part so much because of like, I know it's like supposed to like simulate basically like the feel of like a first like mixtape or it's like
Right.
something like really like close to someone. Like
Yeah.
it has like that tenderness to it.
Yeah,
that, like
a lot of
personal
intimacy.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, very intimate. The beat is almost like fragile in
Yeah.
a way, like very tender.
Yeah,
almost,
not meticulous at
almost
all.
childlike, like
Yeah.
with the kind of like
With a
nursery
nostalgic feel.
sounding
Yeah.
thing. And I just love that last part so much.
Final thoughts on Logic's Everybody. I think that's his most broad release as an artist and as an MC. I have to say MC because he really does appreciate and celebrate hip hop culture. So I
Yeah.
really do appreciate that. I feel like the concept of this album was definitely treated with more care than both Under Pressure and True Story. Even though True Story was treated more like a movie, I
Yeah.
felt like what he wanted to do here was inspire people as opposed to impress.
Yeah, I kind of see it between Incredible True Story and this album
Mm-hmm.
is that's more like a side, like whatever, like check back in.
Right.
This thing's more like a driving, like moving narrative.
Yeah.
Like you reach the conclusion.
Right.
Whereas, as teased at the end of the album, we're still not quite to paradise
Yeah.
yet. So I think it's his most deep project. It goes into a lot of stuff that's very personal for him. He talks on a lot of different issues, be it racism, anxiety.
Yeah, personal issues too. Like,
Yeah.
those don't really see the light of day from hip hop artists. Like,
Yeah, because then they'll be seen as weak.
yeah, this genre really puts people in a box to be real niggas 24/7, and oh, I'm a killer, I'm a thug. Like, that's why Drake gets so much criticism when he's making songs like Marvin's Room and Hold On, We're Going Home. Even though that's not my favorite song, I appreciate the versatility. But again, it's artistry, it's creativity. It's not a sign of weakness. It sucks that those diseases are seen as such, and that discourage people from being who they are, and having to please a narrative set by society.
Yeah.
So it's interesting and it's good to see that Logic is out here doing music and putting music out and pretty much just showing everybody, his entire fan base, that they're humans too. It was a very inclusive album,
Yeah.
if you will.
It really lives up to the title.
Exactly. And it was basically something to let people know what's going on, but also tell them that you're going to be okay. To see him put that to the music, I think, is what made the album so pure.
He's always talking about this. It's not like a one-off for sales or
Right,
anything. Like,
right.
like this is genuinely his message,
Right.
and I feel like this is his most ambitious attempt to tackle a lot of the issues that he sees as like the biggest problems,
Right.
or like what he himself can like
Right.
understand and speak on.
Exactly. It's crazy how he hinted to this on Bobby Tarantino off of my favorite song on there, Slave 2. This shit right here for the summer, the album that's coming, that shit's for the spirit. And I was like, all right, let's see what he does with it.
Yeah.
So now here we are, and it definitely is for the spirit. It's just, like I said, it's the album to tell you that everything is going to be okay and that you matter. It's not meant to patronize people that go through shit. It's not meant to, you know, hey, I'm living good, but you know what? I do care about you too. So here's a shout out for you. Like it's nothing.
No, it's like I'm here with you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
We feel the same things. I'm a person too.
Exactly.
And we can get through this.
It's one of the few albums that I feel like he wanted people to experience with him.
Yeah.
It's more of an attitude where he's saying this is our new album. This is an album that we did. People in general. This is a people album. This isn't just a Logic album. This is a people album.
The majority of it was kind of just like the album encompassed into like one track. I like the conclusion of the story. I like the little teaser about the incredible true story thing. Like those guys are back. And I really, really love that just like tender ending.
The way that Cole delivered the verse, he sounded, you know, like something was bothering him.
Yeah.
Like there was pain in his voice while he was rapping, which is a beautiful thing to hear.
Yeah,
in
like
any artist.
That was just like, it just added so much more to the intimacy.
Yeah.
Like you felt like he was right there, like, and there's like some random, I don't know, like child mobile like making this noise and he's just rapping to it for you.
It's like everybody's hanging out one day, they're just kicking it, and he came into the room like, yeah, I wrote something. Can I just say it?
I got something to say. Like I need to get this off my chest.
Exactly.
And
again, inclusion.
Yeah.
You know, it was like he pulled us to the side and said, I wrote this. I kind of just need to say it. Is it cool if I just, you know, put this beat on and show you what I'm talking about? And I have no objection to that whatsoever.
He's tackling different things and expanding on stuff that he may have talked about before, but in like a different way.
Yeah.
A new way, which is like, again, like I said before, I think it's great that he always is like constantly challenging himself.
Yeah. It's beautiful to hear, beautiful to see, and just, I'm happy we're here to witness it.
Yeah.
So man, shout out to Logic. Third album is crazy. Sad that the fourth one's gonna be the final, but I'll be right here when it drops.
Let's pray for mixtapes.
Yeah, mixtapes features. Just keep giving us material. Don't let it be over after just 4 albums.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody. Shit's amazing. That is gonna do it for this episode of the Tune Up. I want to thank Adam for coming through.
Oh, thank you.
Putting me on game to the album.
Oh, thank you for having me on. I mean, you know me. I love talking about Logic, and we always have like really good music conversations. So I love like being able to bounce stuff off of you. And
of course.
It was really like kind of cool to like, even for me, even though I did listen to it before, but it was like kind of cool for me to then like be able to see your reaction and like, you know, all of that stuff.
I mean, that's what they do whenever they watch.
Yeah.
Follow him on the socials listed. You can follow me on the socials listed. If you like the album, let me know in the comments. Tell a friend what we got going on over here. Thanks, Adam, once again. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you again.
Of course. Much love to all y'all. Like, share, subscribe, the whole nine. Y'all know what to do and y'all know the biz. I'm Jared O'Brien, and this has been the Tune Up. We out.